finance minister just announced the introduction of reverse mortgage in Malaysia. So now let's check out what it is in this short video. Before that, let's know a bit more about the concept of forward mortgage or normal and common mortgage. So say if you take a loan from banks to buy a property, the property is not 100% owned by you because there's a charge by the banks since you get a loan from the banks to purchase that property. Unless the loan has been fully settled, then the ownership will not be 100% by you. Well, from the bank's perspective, they loan the purchase to you with the house as the collateral, in which the worst case possible that you can't pay the mortgage, then the banks can then sell that collateral to get back their capital. So this type of loan that comes with collateral is what we call mortgage. Forward mortgage basically just means that you get a loan and you pay in a monthly installment basis to the lenders, in this case, which are the banks, with certain conditions such as 35 years loan tenure, 3.3% interest rate, and also 90% loan margin, LTV, loan to value ratio. So here's the concept of a reverse mortgage. It's just basically the reverse of the forward mortgage that we mentioned just now, in which the banks, rather than you pay them on the monthly basis, they will now pay you when you get this reverse mortgage on a monthly basis or other pre-agreed fixed term until you settle the loan or you leave the world, in which your next of kin would then either take place or they leave it back to the lenders. In regard to this, the lender for the reverse mortgage introduced recently would be Chagamas. So if the next of kin would like to take back the property, they will need to settle the outstanding loan within 1 year, normally the end of the loan tenure. But the good thing here is that the loan amount is capped at the market value, in which they won't pay more than that, or they can't owe more than the equity they have. If there's outstanding loan amount, whereby the loan amount is larger than the market value for sale, then the balance amount will not be liable to the beneficiaries or the next of kin. If the next of kin do not proceed with the takeover of the property, then Chagamas would then sell the property. If there's any excess from the proceeds of the sale, then that extra amount will be given back to the beneficiaries or the next of kin. So here are some conditions to qualify for a reverse mortgage. So number one, you need to be 55 years old and above, and you have fully settled a property at least, and you can be a sole or joint owner of the property to apply for this reverse mortgage. And the house must be the house of residence of you, in which you must stay in that property that would be the collateral for the reverse mortgage. Is it better to have reverse mortgage in Malaysia? So if you look into years to come, say in 10 years from now, the population will have more than 15% of elder population according to DOSM, which is a lot, and at the same time, human general lifespan getting longer as well, means there are more needs for the elderly to have some cash flow to cover their expenses until they leave the world, or to have contribution to the countries while they are still living. This will provide another source of income for the elderly instead of just spending on their retirement funds. And with the current income, they can even have the second chance of doing something that they've been dreaming of, like starting their own business upon the retirement of their career. And one more good thing is there's no repayment during the lifetime unless they do early settlement. And the best part is that they got to stay in the house of the residents during their whole lifetime while getting paid for that. That's the general concept of a reverse mortgage. So here's a summary. Reverse mortgage is a very new concept to Malaysia, and as there's not much more terms and conditions to be announced by Chagamas or Finance Minister, the pros and cons might be different compared to other countries due to this. So you still need to wait and see once further announcement is made. The second thing is that if it's quite similar to other countries, then it shouldn't be a huge problem, as those advanced countries such as US, Japan and Korea and Hong Kong has been introduced reverse mortgage to their people as well. And number three, is that it does give a boost to the credit expansion of the country, whereby the elderly can now contribute to the countries instead of just being able to cover their life expenses. So thanks for watching, and if you want to learn more about property,
Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button to turn on notifications and receive my next video.